morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. It is 5:51 and it is Friday, March 31st. I lied to you. I posted a video to you yesterday and I said I wasn't going to post anything until Tuesday. Well, here we are, more in a podcast style orientation, hitting you guys up with another video because I thought there was some information that I would like to share. And so here we are. I feel if I want to put some content out there, I'm gonna do so. So here we are. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Maybe this will be the video to end the week. So let me get right to it. It is the morning time. I do have to work later. I do have some other content I've been working on off camera. So there's more things that are coming down the pipeline next week. But there are some crazy releases. So I'm creating this content and it's being posted today, right? Today, as you will be seeing this. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm posting this. I typically post my videos around 6:30. So you are seeing this the time that I'm recording this. You are seeing this. I just took my do-rag off. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. Matter of fact, let me get the Burberry touch. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know what I mean? You smell good, you feel good, you hear me? So get my normal situation going. So y'all know that I'm doing it like I do it. So this is my normal situation, right? I just woke up, washed my face, took the do-rag off and sprayed the Burberry on. So normally I post my videos around 6:30. So I'm trying to give y'all the whole morning situation. I think that things are starting to normalize from a inventory perspective with consoles. Why do I say that? Got a Nintendo Switch OLED sealed. PlayStation 5 sealed. There's no brick in here. And I'm not weak, but this is a console in here sealed, right? Like I said, it's 5 in the morning, going on 6 o'clock, right? An abundance of both available, right? An abundance of both. So as you're seeing this, go out to your local retailers and try to get these consoles today, right? Make the effort. Go ask your retailers, hey, do you have these consoles in stock? If you're looking on the websites, check for your local stores. Toggle the options of if they're in stock and if they're not in stock. Utilize the tool that will show you if they're in stock and if they're not in stock, right? Even if they say that they're sold out, if it says that it's in stock, look and see if it's in stock. You know, that little trick, that's a little glitch and it works, man. So go in and make sure that you're talking to an associate, making sure that they are checking. You know, if you guys are, I had a brother, I can't think of his name right now. I'm sorry, man. He posted a comment asking me, you know, how I was having such success finding, you know, the PS5s and such like that. It's not that I'm having a lot of success. It's just that, you know, it's when I'm posting videos of me finding them. There's been plenty of times where I've run into situations where I could not find them. There was many a months where I couldn't get them or whatnot. But you know, of course, when you look at videos back to back and it's like, damn, this dude, you know, he's striking out with them, or, you know, he just hitting dice, boom. He just, you know what I'm saying, shaking it up every time with him. But yeah, man. But now it looks like a hit, you know, at least in the area I'm in. I'm in Florida. So northern Florida, that's where I'm at. So make sure you guys, you know, hit y'all towns and check these retailers and see what they got for y'all, as well as the switches and such like that. But I've been reading some articles about inventory normalizing. Let's talk about the TVs. C2 still not showing. I can remember this time last year with me, stalking the websites daily, literally daily, hitting the search bar every single day. I'm talking about periodically throughout the day. And it was like, I remember when I bought the C1 last year, I was searching and it was like 1:30 Eastern. Bam, I hit search and it was like new. I'm like, oh my God, buy. You know what I mean? 65-inch, buy. I was thirsty for it, man. I was like, yes, I finally got it, man. And ordered that thing for delivery. And it was like 2 days, it'll be in my crib. And bam, that was it. I'm 77-inch. It was like, bam, that was it. Right. So I'm in the same situation, man. Of course, this time I'm looking to buy I think I want to buy I'm kind of torn, right? I'm torn, man. I think I want to buy a 65-inch for the bedroom C2. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I think I want to just buy like a 42-inch. Maybe I just want to buy a 48-inch. I don't know, because one of these TVs in here is just going to get returned. I don't need both of these in here, these 48 inches. I mean, one of them was purchased with the intent of being returned for the C2, right? And then one of them was returned because the 49-inch Samsung monitor went bad. You know what I mean? Like, it just happened to have went bad. And I was like, well, I got to have something. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but 42, I think it's going to be too small because I've just grown accustomed to the 48-inch. So I don't really think I have a space for a 42-inch at this point. Yeah, so the 65 would be more for the bedroom. I found myself watching a lot of Plex at night, which if you guys aren't hip to Plex, man, you got to get turned on to Plex. It's really going to be more for your dark web, or I don't know if I should say dark web, but your audience of people that like to kind of hoard your own content. You know what I mean? Like, your guys that like to download stuff, man. I'm not really the Netflix type of guy, man. I like to have my own content, you know what I mean? And I download a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. It's crazy because I downloaded excuse me. I don't know what's going on with me this morning. I downloaded a lot of content, man. I downloaded a Dragon Ball Z 30th edition collection the other day, and it was freaking 500 gigabytes, right? 500 gigabytes, right? And the cool thing about it is it had 3 soundtracks. Now, Dragon Ball Z is like the only anime like of a series that I really watch. Now, I watched Dragon Ball Z before it came to the States. Like, I was watching Dragon Ball in like that fucking 80s, excuse my language. I was watching it. I got to censor this video now. Or I got to at least make sure that I said some abbreviated cuss words. I was watching Dragon Balls in like the 80s, right? So before it like got popular in the States in like the mid 90s and everything like that, we had a spot called the Gibraltar Trade Center, kind of like in the outskirts of Detroit. It's like a trade center situation, like a flea market type of joint. And my uncle used to take me out there, and I had a cousin named Chardon. I really don't want to put their business out there, but he was always into like these Comic Cons and, all that type of stuff. And, he used to have all like these, he used to have all the tapes and stuff like that, like the Japanese joints, you know what I'm saying? And all of that stuff was out before like it was like, hyped up in the United States. So I had seen all of that before. So Dragon Ball it was something that I had like seen all of it before it hit the States. You know what I mean? So Dragon Ball is something that I really liked. So when it hit the States, the one thing I did like about it was how they did the music, or at least the Bruce F soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So this 30th collection, it's done really well because it has the Bruce F soundtrack to it, and the music is done in FLAC. So it's like, it's real dope. So it's a hella big collection, man. It's huge, right? Then I turn around and I downloaded like a Dragon Ball Super collection. It's 600 gigs, bruh. Like 600 gigs. But I got them both downloaded. But it's crazy, man. So that's the only thing, dude. So like my Plex server is like 40 something terabytes. It's ridiculous, man. But it's nuts, man. So yeah, having your own server is not for everybody because you got to have a lot of storage and it's kind of tedious, but it's really something that I would encourage a lot of people to get into. But yeah, man, so I'm really stalking the C2, looking for the inventory. I know it's going to be like a any day now type of situation where, you know what I'm saying? Like it's going to come. I'm just waiting just to hit the order. I don't know which model I'm going to get. I really don't need a 65 inch. Honestly, I don't. You know, it's just like, I just want to get the TV. You know what I mean? I know that 55 and higher is going to net the Evo panel. I would even be interested in replacing like the 48 inch that I have here and trying a 55 inch here. Like I would be interested in seeing how much more immersive a 55 versus the 48 inch would be, because that would get me the Evo panel. Like I think that would be crazy content to go, because this desk mount actually can support a 55 inch. This goes up to a 55 inch, right? So like I can technically I could take the 48 down and do a 55 right here. You know what I'm saying? I would have to rework my situation. I would have to like redo the edifier speakers. You know what I mean? Like I'd have to box them up and use them another day because they wouldn't fit on here, because the 48 is perfect for like the way that I have the orientation of those. I'll put a card in if you haven't seen a review of those. Check it out. Give a like to that video. Show some love for that content, please. But I might even consider doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like a 55, you know, just to see what that's like. Because I don't think it's too many cats doing like a 55 on the desk. I think that'd be some real crazy type of content. You know what I mean? Plus, like I said, it's like the entry level Evo panel. If you do under the 55, you're technically not really getting that true iteration, or you're not really getting that, you know, that real C2 experience. You're really getting like the C1. You know what I mean? You're not getting that Evo next generation OLED panel, if you will. You know what I mean? So it's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm kind of thinking about doing a 55 and just going balls to the wall crazy and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna go for the gusto and just do a 55. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what you think, man. You tell me if you think I should just go crazy and do a 55. I'm definitely not doing like a larger TV. My 77 C1 is for sure my baby. You know what I'm saying? I plan on keeping this crib for like a long time. Like I'm not coming out of this house for a long time. You know what I mean? So I don't need to be like buying another large TV for a very long time. And yeah, so I don't need to replace the big TV. But yeah, so I don't know, man. What are you guys watching out for? If you're thinking about getting the consoles, that's what this video is really about. It's 6:05 as I'm rambling to you right now. I'm going to go ahead and crop this, throw the intro in the beginning of this. If you got any questions, let me know. Please leave a like if you think this video is helpful. If you got any comments, any constructive criticism, this is more so podcast style, just something to put out there for the content. If you haven't checked out the video prior to this, it seems to have some positive reactions. I showed you in the video prior to this, the person behind the camera. Go ahead and check that video out. Give it some likes if you haven't. And so I will catch you guys on the next one. As I always say, max love.